Today I want to share a complete guide to pearls. Pearls are incredibly classic, but they can also be a little bit tricky to style. So I want to share some tips today for how you can choose your perfect kind of pearl, the different types of pearl jewelry you might want to consider, and then how you can style them and wear them in a way that feels classic but also current. That way, if you choose to bring pearls into your wardrobe, you can wear them now and later. I'm also really excited to be partnering with Gingiberi on this video. We're working together again, so I'll be styling their pearl pieces throughout. The quality is immaculate, the pearls are beautiful, and the craftsmanship is really exquisite. So I'm gonna link everything that I'm styling in the description box down below, and I also have a discount code. I'm gonna put it here, and it's 15% off your purchase. And they're also offering some additional discounts that I will also put on the screen somewhere, and then in the description box down below. So let's get started. So let's start off by kind of going over the energy behind pearls and things you can keep in mind when you're styling them as a result of that. So pearls in their very nature are very, very classic. There's something really timeless about a pearl. It's also a little bit formal. And then also because pearls have that gorgeous pearly finish to them and they reflect the light, there's something really ethereal about that. And especially when you're choosing a pearl that's like a white or an off-white, or even some of those really gorgeous pale blue colors, those are so nice to kind of lean into that ethereal feeling. And you can really balance that or offset that depending on your outfit. So if you want to enhance that, going for lighter colors, softer materials, really classic cuts, it's going to feel perfectly harmonious with the pearls. But if instead you want to contrast that a little bit, you can go for black. I've kind of done a combination of that today for this outfit, and going for a really great simple black dress or black top, it's a really beautiful way to keep them very current. Now, because pearls are inherently classic and they're also a little bit formal naturally, they look really great with dressier outfits, and things like a little black dress or things that just feel more formal, cashmere sweaters, really polished outerwear. So like what I've worn today, this is a really kind of fancy feeling jacket. It's got some gold thread running through it and it's got this really classic shape. So it's perfectly harmonious with the pearls. But if instead you want to contrast that, you can of course go with the color contrast like I mentioned earlier, but you can also play around with a more casual outfit, so something like denim, or you can even go the opposite end of the spectrum. And instead of that like classic girly polished look, go for something a little bit more edgy, maybe like leather or leather jacket. And I think it's such a beautiful way to kind of balance the two of them together. When it comes to choosing the perfect color for your pearls, there are a couple things I think you need to consider. The first is the overall undertone of the pearl. So when we think of pearls, you probably think of that kind of white cast that they have, but pearls come in a lot of variety, and understanding the nuances of those pearls can make or break whether or not you love them. So pearls can be kind of a really stark pure white, but then they can also be a beautiful off-white, something that's got some yellow added into it. But they can also then become pink. There's things like beautiful blue colors, and then of course there's things that are darker and almost into the black and gray territory. So if you again aren't sure about which one to choose, it can be really great to take a look at your wardrobe. Consider what you have most of. Do you have mostly cool colors? Do you have mostly warm colors? And choose pearls in either a cool or a warm undertone to kind of complement the majority of your closet. That will allow them to blend seamlessly and take some of the guesswork out of styling them. And then it's also really nice to consider if any of the metal is going to be visible in your pearl jewelry. So if you're going to be seeing that silver or that gold or that rose gold, because then you can go one step further and really choose the metal that you tend to wear the most of. So as you'll notice, I gravitate mostly towards yellow gold, and it complements beautifully with the rest of my wardrobe, but then also the rest of my jewelry, allowing me to bring these pieces into my closet and pair them effortlessly with everything else. My next tip for making wearing pearls very accessible and make them feel very current and kind of maybe give you the contrast that you're lacking when it comes to pearls is to consider the fact that pearls naturally are a little bit softer. So you can offset that by pairing them with tougher metals. So maybe like a chain necklace would be great to offset your pearls, maybe a gold pair of gold hoops, gold or silver hoops, and then a pearl stud to complement everything. And then you can even take it one step further and match your pearls with diamonds. And pairing diamonds with pearls is so beautiful because it brings the iciness of the diamonds. Diamonds really shine and they sparkle, and pearls have that softer quality naturally. So together they kind of bring out the best of both. And I love how they look paired with each other. It's some of my favorite things to pair together. As you can see, I've done that in my earrings today. And it's just a really nice way to, again, stretch the longevity of your pearls, but also maybe give you that little bit of contrast that you're looking for. And something that I think can be really easily overlooked overlooked because we often think keep your jewelry all in the same family, but that's what makes it feel very predictable. So if you want it to feel unpredictable, go into your jewelry box and take something you probably wouldn't have paired with pearls and just start experimenting. There are truly no rules, and whatever you love is perfect. The last thing I want to go over is that typically speaking, longer necklaces and longer earrings are going to feel more formal and dressy, and that definitely applies to pearls. So if you've got a long necklace with a beautiful pearl on it, maybe a simple pearl pendant, and then you have some longer earrings with beautiful pearls hanging off the end of those are going to be automatically dressy and really perfect for a really formal event. You could wear those to a wedding, you can wear them for a nice night out, and they're going to pair really effortlessly with those dressier pieces. So pearls naturally have that formality built into them, and this kind of takes it even further. And then also with that in mind, if you shorten everything, it can feel a little bit more casual. So if you go for a pair of pearl studs, you can really have a lot of flexibility with that. And I definitely think that's the best place to start. If you're unfamiliar with pearls and you don't know how you feel about them yet, going for a pair of pearl studs can make the world of difference, because studs are almost invisible depending on how you're going to wear your hair that day. So like today, I've got pearl studs on, and when my hair is kind of down and flowing, you can't really see them all that often. And so it makes it very accessible as you kind of get used to it. So it's something you might want to consider yourself. And then of course, a stud naturally feels a little bit more casual. So again, hitting that sweet spot and really personalizing everything and finding out what's going to work for you. So I hope that these tips are helpful for you as you navigate pearls. I would love to know if you have been wearing pearls for a while, or if maybe you haven't at all, what has been stopping you, or what's your favorite way to style them. Definitely let me know. And like I mentioned, I'm going to link everything that I styled in the description box down below. Thank you, of course, to Gingiberi for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to put that discount code right here one more time, just in case anything caught your eye and you'd like some percentage off. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.